asking a simple question, and that is, why do young men appear to be drawn to other religious movements like the Hebrew Israelites, um, and so on and so forth? What can be done, in your estimation or in your opinions, that can draw young men, African American men in particularly, to Christ? Elder Man, can you answer that question, and then anyone else that want to chime in, you can come right on in, and we'll just go right along, on and on. Elder Man, would you give some understanding to perhaps what you're seeing as relating to why so many young men, African American men particularly, being drawn to other religions like Hebrew Israelites, like the Nation of Islam, so on and so forth? Talk about it.
Sure. God bless you. Thank you all so much, Bishop Hankerson, Bishop Bell. Thank you so much for this opportunity, and to all these other great men of God that we share this time with. That is an amazing question, and I believe as we look to move forward in the church, I think that's the very thing that is hindering us, because the church itself comes off as a stagnant entity, and so I believe that the church must get back to being a movement. I just don't believe that nowadays that people want to join a church in the typical fashion that is, in the older way, but they want to get involved with the movement. It's not just the Hebrew Israelite movement; it's all these movements, the Me Too movement, the LGBT movement. All of these things are gathering people. Is because it is a movement, and the church itself comes off as a stagnant entity. And so we have to be a part of something and present a movement that is impacting families, impacting lives, impacting things that are affecting our community, affecting our generation, and then introducing the love of Christ through the movement. If you look at Jesus, Jesus was a movement. He wasn't a standalone entity when he was moving forward. And I'll say one more thing, and I'll open it up. I believe this is important, that the church itself, I believe we have to be active and be public about our ability to foster and train and develop and show future leadership and give opportunity for that as we move forward. People want to be a part of what they feel like they can make a tangible impact in. And so I believe, again, if we can get back to the church, becoming a movement. I know, I'm not an advocate of preaching, we got to get outside of the four walls of the church. That's a given. I don't